on the last defensive possession where they scored. You got subbed in late there. Just can you kind of take us through kind of how that happened and then just what you saw unfold that allowed them that shot?
Yeah, initially we had our 5 out there that was supposed to be out there, and last minute I heard my name called, so I was putting my shirt on and took it off and went out there and just tried to match up somewhere. I knew that we were, our coverages, and we were going to switch 1 through 5. I think that's what our idea was when we took Rudy out, to go guard, stuff like that. So I don't know what necessarily happened behind me. I think I was on the ball, so my initial is to take away the corner, and then I was trying to look behind me to see kind of where the action was going, and that's when the guy was cutting down the lane. So I have to look at it, but it's a tough breakdown there.
Nikhil said, it sounded like Nikhil was saying that he was under the impression that you guys weren't going to switch. Was there maybe a communication error there potentially, or
no,
based on personnel, you guys may be doing something different?
No, we switch once the ball's in bounds. Okay. We normally don't.
He meant switch, don't switch before the inbound.
Right. So before the inbounds, we normally try to stay connected to our guy, unless it's an emergency. Okay. So that was the idea. We were supposed to switch once we got the ball. Once they got the ball in bounds, it was just going to be a guard your yard and switch each guy. Yeah.
And then once they committed the foul and then they had a foul to give, did you guys have a plan for what the contingency was like?
I think we were caught up in if it was the free throws or not, and we were thinking they were huddling up to do something, and the guy literally threw the ball to Ant, and what we were trying to not drop our play, but go to our next action. Ant was trying to get out of the ball passing situation to bring somebody else in, and they just threw him the ball. So we were stuck at that point in whatever position we were in, and we just, whatever shot we got. So it was just a mad scramble at the end, which, is on us at the end of the day. We have to be more aware and not get lost in the moment.
Is this the downside of an unpredictable rotation?
It happened. It can happen in a regular rotation. I think it's just, I think I heard it earlier, guys. We all are pros. We understand who is possibly going to play or finish games. I know it could be, a number of guys at any moment. Like we just talked about, I got subbed in last minute. Could have been Dante, could have been Josh Minot, just for size. It could have been anybody. So we all know that our number can be called at any moment, and we just have to be ready to make the plays.
Just overall, Mike, kind of disappointed. I mean, they turned the ball over a lot. There was a lot. It seemed like this was one that was right there for you guys to take if you just are a little cleaner.
Yeah, very frustrating. I think we gave ourselves a great chance there at the last couple minutes of the game, and I turned it over late. I know we had a couple other opportunities that we didn't get shots up, and we had a 5 to 8 point lead there, and later in the fourth there, I think we could have extended and had some bad possessions that kind of got them back in the game, and all things that we can correct, all things that are going to frustrate us when we look at the film, but we know we let one go.
I think it's going to take Mike to get back to, like last year, it was a night-to-night basis. You guys were locked in on the details and everything, and it seems like it has gone a little bit more like this year. What do you think it's going to take to kind of get back to just establishing that game and getting that consistency?
Just reps playing. This is a different team. We got different guys. I know it seems like everybody's the same, but you add a couple of different people. It changes things, changes your dynamic, changes what they know, what they don't know. Late game situations, what we used to run might be different than what we're figuring out now. It might have been easier last year. We've been together for a year and a half, 2 years. Now we're trying to figure out what do we do with who we have now and whoever's finishing the games. Like you said, we could finish with 7, 8 different guys. So what plays are our go-tos? What's our 3 seconds on the clock out of bounds play with this lineup or that lineup? And I think it'll just take time. We're in a spot where we're learning a lot as we go, kind of on the fly, and we'll be better.
Is that just what's a plan to you individually right now, Mike, just in terms of your game and your consistency?
Yeah, just trying to find it within the flow of who I'm on the court with. My minutes are different. I come in and out different times. who I play with dictates, where I'm at on the ball, off the ball, and I'm just trying to find myself within that, and I will. I just try to adjust. I've always adjusted. That's how I'm still here right now. Is no matter what situation, I'll figure it out, and just a little rough patch right now.